Come make this super cute Halloween pumpkin with me. You can turn it into a keychain, earrings, or even a charm for your bracelet. The options are endless. You will need seed beads in 3 colors. These are the color codes, and the beads are TOHO Treasure. You can also use Melchidelicas if you want. Then I'm going to use Fireline in crystal color, 0.12 millimeters, size 12 beading needle, and scissors or thread zip if you want. And we'll also need a wire guardian. Okay, so first I cut a piece of thread. I thread my needle. So I've printed out this pattern. You can find it in the video description below if you'd like to download it. I always start my brick stitch with 2 rows at once. You can check out the detailed tutorial linked above, but I will quickly show you here as well. So I'm starting with row 7 and 6. I'll make these 2 rows at once. So I pick up first 3 beads, and this will be these 3 beads. So 1, 2, and 3, like so. And I slide a bead down and leave a little bit of tail to weave it in later. And I just go with my needle through the first bead, like this. And as you can see, it forms a little triangle, and it corresponds to this triangle. 1, 2, 3. So I will continue with this black bead. So I just pick up 1 black bead, and I pass my needle directly through this bead. And pull tight. And continue in this zigzag way until the end of the row. So next we have 1 orange bead. So I go up, pull tight, another black bead, and go down. Go up with orange bead, pick up another orange bead and go down. Now 1 black bead and go up. One orange bead and go down. Up. Now another black bead for the eye. Okay, so this is the row 7, this is the row 6, they are finished. And now we move to the row number 5, which will be here. And we will do a decrease, as you can see in the pattern. So at the start of the next following row, I always pick up 2 beads at once. So I pick up 1 orange bead and 1 black bead. And I will not go directly through the bead, but I will go under the thread bridge. So now I want to do a decrease, so I skip the first thread bridge and go with my needle under the second thread bridge. Like so. Now go with my needle through the black bead, directly through the bead. Down through the orange bead. And back up through the black bead. And pull tight so the bead sits nicely in place. And now only one bead at once. Next bead is orange one, so I go with my needle under the next thread bridge and go up through the orange bead, just like this, and pull tight. Continue exactly the same way. So pick up one orange bead and go with my needle under the next thread bridge and then up through the orange bead and pull tight under the next thread bridge and up through the bead, pull tight. Now one black bead for the eye, and the last bead in row 5. So I go under the last thread bridge and back up through the bead and the row number 5 is finished, and we will continue exactly the same way with row number 4, so we do a decrease again. So I pick up 2 orange beads, skip the first thread bridge and go with my needle under the second one, go up through the second bead, down through the first bead, and up through the second bead again, and pull tight. The bead is nicely in place, and continue to the end of the row. Row number 4 is finished, and now we need to make a double decrease in row number 3. That means I don't want my thread to come out of the very last bead, but from the one right before it, so from this one. So I go with my needle through this bead and down and back up. So my thread is coming out of the second bead. Now I can continue with row 3. So I normally pick up 2 beads, skip the first thread bridge and go with my needle under the second thread bridge. Go up, down, and back up. pull tight, and this way I made a double decrease. And I will continue with the last bead in the row. And pull tight. In row 2 we have green beads, so I pick up 2 green beads and we do a normal decrease. So I skip the first thread bridge and go with my needle under the second thread bridge. Go up through the second bead, down, and back up, and pull tight. And row number 1, there will be only 1 bead, so I pick up 1 bead and go right into this first green bead. Just like that. Now, I need to add a wire guardian here, so I go with my needle up through this green bead. I take my wire guard and go with my needle through one side of the wire guardian. Slide it down to my beadwork and go with my needle through the other side, just like that. Go with the bead also and pull tight. And reinforce the connection again, so I go up through the green bead and wire guard again. And again through the wire guardian and through the bead. This way we'll create a nice sturdy loop that we can use later to attach earring hooks, clasp, or really anything else we like. So now I just weave my tail back in. It's very easy, don't do knots, just go back and forth through a couple of beads, make a circle around it, and it will be super secure. And cut off the excess thread. I will turn my beadwork upside down and go down so the thread is coming out of this edge bead. And we are ready to make row number 8 and continue just like normal. So I do a decrease again, so I pick up 2 orange beads. I skip the first thread bridge and go with my needle under the second thread bridge. Go up and down. And continue the same way until the end of the row. And now just weave the thread in. So I go with my needle back and forth through the beads. No need to make knots. Just go through the beads and change direction several times. And circle through the beads like this. And it will be super secure. And finally cut off the excess thread. And that's it, my little pumpkin is finished, and I think it's very cute. Fun fact, only about 18% of people who watch my videos are actually subscribed, so if you enjoyed this tutorial, please hit that subscribe button. It really helps my channel grow and I'd be so grateful.